Hey, what's up? Blue Dragon Bud here again with part 5 of my uh, ROTK 13 Fame and Strategy playthrough. So, we'll start this one out with another video. Everybody likes the cutscenes, so let's start with a cutscene. Let's see. What's a cool cutscene that I won't see in this? I'm not gonna end up seeing the 3 visits cutscene because that event will not happen without starting it right around the time of the 3 visits. Other than that, it's almost impossible to get that event to spawn, to proc, to occur. So we'll start with the 3 visits cutscene. Again, not as good as the whole... Actually, no, you know what we'll do? We'll do both of these. We'll do the 2 Chang Band cutscenes because they're good. They're some of my favorites. The event as a whole is great when you're watching it play through the game, but we will not see that in my playthrough. Again, that Cao Cao marching south on us will not happen in this playthrough. I'm going to end up beating Cao Cao way before that. So let's go ahead and start with Zhao Yun's, and maybe we'll do Zhang Fei's either at the end of the video or at the beginning of the next video. Zhang Fei's is awesome. It's one of the best scenes in this game. Almost brings me to tears almost every time I see it. It's great. It's great. Okay, so let's start the Zhao Yun one.
当百姓惨遭曹操大军迫害时，赵云发现了被遗留在战场上的刘备之子阿斗。
少主，请放心，定会将您送到刘备大人身边。冲啊！
是敌将，杀了他！
别让那家伙逃了！
目睹了赵云气势逼人的武艺后，仰仗数量的曹操军也渐渐被压制住了。那位将领究竟是什么人？
我乃常山赵子龙，绝对不会放过胆敢阻挡少主去路的家伙！还不让开吗？
据说此时，在赵云单枪匹马击败的武将中，知名者就有50余人。就这样，赵云保护着阿斗，突破了曹操军的重围。
So, pretty cool scene, although short. I would go ahead and just show the Zhang Fei one now, but you know, gotta have cutscenes to play for the next video. So, you know, we'll save that one for next video. So it's nice to break up the videos, so I got something to get high to before every video. Okay, so where we left off, we were getting all of our horse training and fealty up. So as you can see, I've gotten that done. Horse over 2,000 here. And it's over 2,000 the other place too. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let my computer go ahead. I'm going to let my AI go ahead and govern my places for now. And I'm going to take off. I'm going to go do something different. While they're getting up my domestics a little bit, I'm going to go over here to Lu Bu's area. Because Lu Bu should still have Zhang Liao, he does. So I'm going to go over here.
走吧。
And I'm going to try to become Zhang Liao's bonded brother. Of course, I can't spare 2,000 gold to help children. I've only got like 200,000 gold. Why would I give 2,000 to some stupid kids? They can't win the war. So of course I'm going to debate this guy so that I can get out of giving 2,000 gold to kids. Because that's the kind of upstanding person I am. And it's just how the game works. I would give it to him, but there literally is no benefit in the game for giving money to kids. Why not? Who knows? Maybe they could have. You decide to give money to kids, and you get up plus 10 fealty or something. That would be nice. But no, gives you nothing. You hear a banana failure sound, and then you give away your money. Where in this way, you're going to win money. You're going to take away money from, you know, what the game is trying to say is basically a lying merchant who's basically going around asking for charity, but he's going to keep it himself. So you're going to go ahead and debate him and expose his thieving ways so that he can't rip off the charities. Because, of course, you're doing the right thing, right? So debates, they're not the easiest in this, but intelligence is definitely going to be the main factor. If you have orator skill, you get an ignore. Ignore is ultimately powerful in this. You get 1 rank in orator skill, which you can learn skills by befriending other generals. If a general's forte is orator, all you got to do is become friends with him, and you automatically learn 1 level of the orator skill. So it's really easy to get at least 1 level of, and then you can at least have 1 ignore. If you have over 6 levels, I believe, or 7 levels, you get a 2nd ignore, which is super awesome and really helps, and you need it if you're going to debate anyone with high intelligence. So basically what you do, this is another rock, paper, scissors game, basically. If you've got a lit up, choice, like this lore is highlighted across from my assert, it's the one, you know, it's also, you see under first round in the center, you see the lore. Next round it's going to be fate, the round after that is going to be morale. So whichever one it is, the corresponding one on your cards light up, and that makes it more powerful and able to do more damage. In general, assert is just going to be equal with another assert, but because this one's glowing, you win, right? So you can beat not only the one that assert beats, but also it's equal if it's glowing. So that way, if I pick that way, I've got 2 chances to win. But if he picks retort, he could beat me, even though I did this. And there's a chance that he will pick retort because mine, you know, my assert is glowing. But there's a chance he won't. So if I pick this, then the only way he could beat me is with provoke, which is a good chance he would do. If I ignore, then I'm taking away one of his options. I'll show you that. He's going to do something while I ignore. So he's going to provoke. So if I had done assert, I would have won. But if I had done retort, I would have failed, and his provoke would have beat me. Now, he can't do the exact same. You can't play the same card you played the hand before, so he can't play another provoke card. So now he only has 2 options, assert or retort, which means if I can find one that will beat both, which this one will be equal or beating any card he plays, that guarantees that I won't at least lose power and will probably win power, and we'll end up creating a cycle where I always have an advantage. He did assert, retort beats assert, so I smashed him. Now, that was his last assert anyway, so he's got no more asserts. He can't play assert cards. So his only choice is provoke or retort. My provoke glowing beats his provoke that's not glowing, so I can beat any of his cards if I play this one. So I'll play that one. He loses there. Now he can only do a retort, so that means as long as I can do one that beats his retort, which would normally be provoke, but since that's used, I've got a glowing retort, so I can beat his retort with my retort, which will, I think,
一切
end
都
this
未了，
round.
这才
This
原来
battle.
如此。
No,
那种看法
I'm gonna have to use the last round to beat him. He again only has a retort left. He can't even use it. He can't even play a card because he played retort last round. So no matter what I pick, I will hit him. I'm gonna go ahead and
一切
pick
都
my
未了。
provoke. Okay, and I took 338 gold from the guy who was asking me for 2,000 gold for kids. It's my good deed for the day. Guards at the gate. What am I to do? Try sneaking in. Looks like I made it. Okay. Zhang Liao right there. So while I'm here, no specialties I can purchase. There's only some places will carry the unique specialties, the special specialties, the ones that actually boost stats. Especially at the beginning of the game, it's rare to find the cities that have them. You know, I know some of the cities that should be popping up with them, but those are things you get those from having a trading post in your city. If you have a trading post, your city's going to carry specialties, but not everybody. Not every place can have that, and even if they can have it, not every place has made those upgrades. So until those come around, you can't really get a lot of the nice specialties items. So let's just go visit Zhang Liao.
初次见面，
Because of Liu Bei's virtue, you can meet people that you don't know. Otherwise, you would have to be introduced or given a letter of introduction to meet someone you don't already know or aren't in the same force as. So having Liu Bei, having virtue, having anyone who has virtue, or learning at least one rank in the virtue skill very early on in the game is very useful. If I'm playing someone like Zhao Yun who doesn't start with virtue, I immediately learn one rank in virtue as soon as I can. So that's a good tip. If you want to be meeting people and be social in this game and make a bunch of friends and recruit people onto your team, you're going to need to get the virtue skill to make it really easy. Now, you basically, for one visit, you get to do whatever thing is lit up, you get to do one time. You know, you can't do things multiple times each visit. So you got to break it up. What I find works best is usually a gift to get them an emotional state, then a discussion, which they'll usually accept right after you give them a gift. And then they'll still be in an emotional state, so you can talk to them. I may even choose, after I get an emotional state, to have Zhang Liao mentor me, even though that takes 20 days. It will boost my rapport with him, as well as increasing one of my skills. Probably leadership is what I would do, or war. I don't know. Probably leadership. But I'm not going to do that because the 20 days is more than I have to spend trying to incrementally boost him up when I've got so much stuff going on. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to gift armor. So here's all my generic ones. I usually start small and work up, save the more potent ones for when he's already higher up and it's harder, you know, as you get more rapport, it gets harder to gain more rapport. So I give him the crappy ones first. Take it. Yes, nice. Now the nice thing is you can kind of cheat here. If you get them to take the discussion the first time, as long as you immediately keep following it up with more visits and discussions, they'll almost always say yes. Until you break that cycle, for some reason, you take a couple days away, whatever, until you break that cycle of continuously discussing with them, they'll almost always keep saying yes. So you can kind of use this to your advantage to not waste items and, you know, get it done much more cheaply. I've got plenty of money. I can waste items to make this playthrough a little bit quicker, but I'm saying it's a really good kind of exploit if you want to build rapport with people up cheaply. You can give them one item, discuss, and then keep discussing over and over immediately with them until you get to the friendship level. And then at the friendship level, that won't work anymore. After the friendship level, you pretty much can only use gifts to increase your level. You stop going up in rapport like normal. What you end up gaining is the levels of friendship. You go from friendship to what does it go after friendship? Just close friend or something. I don't know. I don't know what the second one is. And then boon companion, and then bonded brother. So, you know, we'll discuss. It'll take 5 days for discussion, which that's a pretty short amount of time to get something done. So that's good. And you get 12 rapport. So it's a good deal. It's not a bad deal. Definitely take advantage of that when you're trying to get to know someone. So I'm gonna. I wouldn't normally talk to him here. If I was going to keep discussing, I would save that for later. But I'll go ahead and talk to him to get the quick, easy rapport up there. Because I'm just going to give him another gift anyway. So let's see which one. The cheapest one I have now is a 15. So silver axe it is. Yes, the silver axe will improve my 80. Okay.
您来的正好。
Okay, I'm already at 63. Once I get to 80, he'll give me a friendship task. So that'll happen soon. Okay, I'm running out of things to give him. That sucks. I might need to do more discussions.
抱歉。
He might decline me because I didn't keep just discussing. I did other things. So he might decline me now. Good, he didn't. Okay, so now I got up to 80, which is the goal to get the friendship level. Next time I visit him, he's going to give me because you have to be in an emotional state at 80. Once you get to 80, have him in an emotional state. I gave him a gift. I haven't talked to him yet, so he's still in that emotional state. So now when I go visit him, he will offer me a task to prove my friendship, and then we will become friends. I'm going to save it because I want to get a decent task, and you can change it just by waiting a couple days. The task will be different sometimes. So let's just see what we can get done here. Hopefully a duel is the easiest task. There's a couple other easy tasks. If he asks me to hunt for an item or go drink liquor with him, go to a secret liquor place, those things take a long time, and I don't want to do those right now. So let's see. Ah, damn it. Looking for an item. I don't want to find Master G's bowl, man. I don't want to do it.
有客人来了。
感谢前来。
我有话要说。您来的正好。
Okay, so oh, I forgot. You remember how I told you in one of the videos that that Zhang Liao was hard to get up in friendship because he only accepted armor. That's true. That is very true. However, if you edit the character, you can make him accept whatever you want. So I did that in this one. So this will be a lot easier than I thought it would be. Anything will get him up. And then he'll ask me to be friends again. He'll ask me for a different task, hopefully. Of course he wants more. Oh, he's always... I hate this. Just ask me to duel you, man. I don't want to search for your stuff. Okay, this is checking on an old friend. It's still a little time consuming, but it's not bad. It's really easy to get done. So I'll go do it. He wants me to check on his friend. I'll check on his friend. The nice thing is, for some of these, for the one like check for your friend, check on your dude's friend. You go up here, go up the top bar where the bubble is, and right there you can just move. It says Zhongyuan. Zhongyuan's not a city. Zhongyuan's a region. So if you were just going to listen to the request, you would go search several different cities and investigate in each one of them until you happen to find the right one. Well, you don't really have to do that. This is the only way. If you go to this little move button under the request, you can hit that and it will move you to the correct city by itself, which is really nice because hunting for it sucks. Just like hunting for those items sucks. So, okay. Cao Cao's guy caught me, so he wants to duel me to get in the gate. Or I could do a debate. I haven't done many debates, so might as well get a debate in again. Yeah, the guards are always easy to get past. I mean, pretty much, even if you're playing a really crappy character, low stat character, you should still be able to get in the gates. Okay, so first, like I said, ignore always the good first move. So they lose a card and you get to be in control of the picks. So looks like the best I got is provoke. It's crappy. just a tie card. All right. But now he can't use his provoke, and I can't use mine. So we got. I'm not getting very lucky with the picks, but still, this is like I said, it's gate, so it's easy. I could do this without Okay, so now I'm in. So to complete Zhang Liao's assignment, I gotta go here and I gotta investigate for 10 days. Let's find Zhang Liao's friend. Sometimes it takes a full 10 days, sometimes you find his friend quicker. You never know how it's gonna work out, but you investigate, find the friend, go back, report it, and boom, you guys are friends. I really got to get back though, because I gotta start taking some cities. Okay, this guy knows Zhang Liao. Apparently, he used to be some kind of assassin or something. Check on him. He's doing okay. So I'm gonna go tell Zhang Liao that he's just fucking fine. That nameless guy that Zhang Liao cares about so much is just great. So we'll go let him know, and then we'll be buddies. I kind of wanted the duel event because it's fun to duel like renowned people. You don't really get to as much. You're mostly dueling, faceless bandits and stuff. So it's nice when you actually get to duel someone. Dueling Guan Yu was a real treat. So glad you guys got to see that. Okay. No, we just continue on. Give him some more stuff. He's trying to marry me off to this ninja chick. She's pretty hot. Unfortunately, it has zero effect because I don't have females as officers in this game, so I can't make her a comrade. I'm not going to be able to see her anywhere except under info that she's my wife. I can't have kids with her. No effect because I don't want her to be an officer. So, oh well. I always accept it. It doesn't get rapport up or anything, but I always accept it when they ask. I don't, why not? So let's just finish getting this fool up.
抱歉。
Okay, so now we're best friends. Yeah, see, I knew it was something cheesy like best friends. Okay, so we got 2 more levels to get up, and then we'll be brothers.
“您有何贵干？” 感谢。
Boon companions. Again, it's not always this easy. I unlocked things to make this easier. I mean, I edited Zhang Liao a little bit to make it easier so that he would accept treasures and alcohol as gifts. Otherwise, this would have taken a lot longer. A lot longer. So I'm kind of glad I did that, although I was intending to show you guys the hard way. I didn't know that edit was still on there. In fact, there's probably other edits that I meant to take off because I was playing, like I said, a Zhang Wei game, and there's not very many good generals left that late if you let people die off. If you play those scenarios, you're missing out on a lot of Shu generals. So I edited some of the later on generals to be a little bit better than they are. So that it would be more fun. And I'm talking about even opposing generals that I was fighting against just to make it more fun. So some people have some enhanced skills. A lot of my enemies probably have some enhanced skills, so not a big deal. I don't mind. So let's finish this
您有
off.
何贵干？ 感谢。
Two of us have the same ambition, I can tell. I can think of no one more worthy to be my sworn sibling, except my other 2 sworn siblings. Yeah, it's funny, you say the exact same thing every time, of course, like in every one of these games, but it gets empty when you see it over and over. It's like, yeah, that's kind of meaningless. You say this thing all the time. And see there, the last line, it says the 4 of us, indicating that all 4 of us are all sworn brothers together. Okay, and now I get to do what I did this whole thing for anyway, which is recruit him, which I will do as soon as Huang Zhong's done with his training, which he is. So now I can recruit. day.
立即着手吧。
您来的正好。
And see, now once you have that, once you give yourself the order to hire him, then this hire button becomes available. And you just click hire, and if you're sworn brothers with someone, it's automatic. It's gonna come onto your side.
今后
So.
就拜托了。
Okay. And you get intelligence when you recruit someone, so that's always nice. You get intelligence skill or experience. So now we got that done. Now what we need to do is figure out our plan of attack here. Dang it. Sun Xi's already up in there. Okay, that's just Jane Ye. So as long as I can get... I gotta straighten out the map. So okay, as long as I can get Shochun and Guangling here from Yuan Shu, I'll be sitting in good position. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to organize my troops, and then I'm going to take them. As soon as I take them, I'm going to take Lu Bu immediately afterwards. Part of me thinks maybe I should take Lu Bu first, but I'm going to take Yuan Shu first just to make sure that Sun Xi doesn't get him. So the first thing I have to do is move back to my base.
走吧。
Then I have to organize my troops. Okay. Now let's see. How are we going to assign the ministers now? Let's see if we got anyone. No, no one's better than Chenghui and intelligence. Yeah, Boozy. Yeah, too bad. So. Okay, Zhang Liao gets his. Yep, that's. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now, what I got when I organize my forces, what I do is I look at my officers and I go over to military. So how many troops? I order them by how many troops they can command. Because those are going to be the commanders you're going to want to have. The number of troops is almost more important than anything else, and you can build a good unit around almost any commander if you put the right people with them. So, I mean, you know, definitely if it's a matter of a couple thousand troops and you got a much better commander, definitely go with the much better commander. But a lot of times it'll be the difference of commanding either 5,000 troops or 20,000 troops, and you definitely got to go with the person who can command 20,000 troops, even if that person is Mi Zhu can command 20,000 troops and Guan Yu can only command 5,000 troops. You're going to have to make Mi Zhu the leader of the unit, because 5,000 troops probably isn't going to make the cut, you know? So, let's go ahead and figure out how many units we got, because we got a total of, what, about 60, 70, got about a total of 60,000 troops that I'm willing to deploy right now, and leaving my cities with only roughly slightly under 10,000 in each city. So 60,000 troops, we can take 3 armies of, approximately 3 armies of approximately 20,000 troops, which is probably what I'm going to do. Maybe 4 armies. Can you do? Yeah, 4 15s. I'll probably do 4 15s. And, yeah, that's what we'll do. So, if I'm doing 4 15s, I gotta figure out who my 4 commanders are. So, one of my commanders will be Liu Bei, for sure. One of my units will probably include Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? Yeah, I think, let's see. Yeah, it's tricky. Where's the... Wow. Oh, that's just the troops commanded, right? Okay. So... yeah. It's tricky. I don't know how I want to set this up. I don't have a lot of guys. Okay. I apologize, but I'm so used to working this stuff out on paper. It'll take me about 2 seconds. I'll work this out on paper, and then I will let you guys know what I'm going to do here. 2, 3. Frustrating. I think just for sake of the units and how impactful the units are going to be, I think I'm going to have to do 20,000 units, or 3. Yeah, I wanted to do the 4 15s because that gives me really much better avenues of overpowering the enemy, of really surrounding them than the 3 units does. But I'm going to have to just do the 3 units and go for it. So let's see. I need to know something. Okay. Well, he's got... Okay, so... I want Zhang Fei to lead a unit. I want Zhang Yun to lead a unit. And someone with weak spots and someone with God command, probably. So... Okay. So let's see. What we're gonna do is go in here and make the moves then. Because we got 30,000 in each place. Yeah, it would be so much easier to do 15,000. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do 4 armies of 15,000. I have to. So I gotta figure out which 4 go which place. So here we're going to have so we're gonna have a Liu Bei army and Zhang Fei and a Guan Yu and a Zhao Yun, right? Yeah, Liu Bei, Zhang Fei, Guan Yu, and a Zhao Yun. Yeah. So Liu Bei and Guan Yu will go out of 1, and Zhang Fei and Zhao Yun. Out of 1. Okay. And then on Liu Bei's army, I want to give him a Zhang Liao. Zhang Liao. We'll go with him. And then he'll also have a crappy general. So what crappy general is going to go with them? Like Chen Jiao. Who has the best for them? Maybe Chen Deng. He's got a good bond, a good rapport with Chen Deng. I don't know, maybe I'll just give him Mi Fang. He needs the least right now. Yeah, let's figure out the other one. So Guan Yu will have Guan Yu will go with Chen Deng and Liu Hua. Chen Deng and Chen Wei maybe? Yeah, no, Chen Wei doesn't have leadership, does he? No, so we'll do Chen Deng and Chen Jiao for Guan Yu. Chen Deng, Chen Jiao. Okay, and Zhang Fei will go with Liu Hua. Actually, I'll say Liu Hua. Zhang Fei will get Cao Bao and Mi Fang. Yay! And Zhao Yun will get Zhao Yun will get Liu Hua. Oh, no. Zhao Yun gets Huang Zhong, so actually, yeah, Zhang Fei can have Liu Hua instead of Cao Bao, Mi Fei, Liu Hua. Or should I give him Cao Bao instead of Mi Fei? Yeah, I'll give him Cao Bao, I guess. Okay, and Zhao Yun will then get Sun Qian. Okay. Now you might think it's ridiculous, like why would I put Sun Qian in an army? Why would I throw Chen Chun on Liu Bei's army? Even though it might be small, they'll increase all of their unit stats. It does make a difference, and the total unit strength will be better because you added them. Unless you need the generals to guard the province or to take care of things while your army's away, I would always advise putting 3 in every unit. 3 generals in every unit. So Liu Bei and Guan Yu are going to stay in here in GP, so we need to move everyone in there. So Zhang Liao needs to be here, Chen Chun needs to be here, Guan Yu needs to be here, Chen Ding needs to be here, and Chen Zhao needs to be here. Chen Zhao is already here. Yep, okay. So confirm. Then here we need Zhang Fei, Cao Bao, Liao Hua. Cao Bao, Liao Hua, they're all there already. Okay. And we need Zhao Yun, Huang Zhong, and Sun Qian. Huang Zhong, Zhao Yun, Sun Qian's already there. Okay. So, now we got it set. That takes Zhao Yun away from my comrades. No, I'm not going to assign governor automatically. Let's see what other sets. I think it also might have taken one of my ministers away. No, it didn't. Okay. So let's see. Comrades. I will pick. Zhang Liao will be a comrade. And that will boost my leadership up more, which is nice. Okay, I don't have anyone else in GP with me that can be my comrade, so I'll just be them. Then I'll use comrades now, so I'll have +10 in leadership and +5 in war now, instead of how I've been having it. So my war is going to be under 100, I believe. So, yeah. Now, let's see. Now that we've got that taken care of, really all there is to do is march, right? Am I forgetting anything? Don't want to forget anything, that's for sure. So, oops, no. Target to depart for. We're gonna go here first, being the weaker, so I'll go right there, and depart from here, form the units as I described. Liu Bei is taking Zhang Liao. They get a big boost. You see that little sworn brother symbol, the oath symbol down by Zhang Liao's face. It gives a big boost of unit skill, overall unit ability. Chen Chun is going to go with them too. You see, it might not boost it much, but you look, even though his 33 in leadership, it boosted from 131 to 137, which is actually a fairly significant increase. I mean, it's not a bad increase, so it's not something to scoff at. And it also is getting up the unit's intelligence, which is also a very good thing. So there's no reason not to put third general in, even if it looks like that third general isn't going to contribute. It's really worth it. So make that, change the troop type. Elite horse is what we're going to go with until we get some specialty horse, which I'll show you about getting some specialty horse. We're going to get some elite tiger cavalry pretty soon. So I'll show you about that really, really quickly. But first we're going to set up these units so that we can get that. Guan Yu is going with Chen Ding and Chen Jiao. They're already right there. Okay. Elite horse. Okay. So what I'm going to do, that would be the maximum troops I could take, 19,000 and 19,500. I'm not going to take that much. Probably going to take them down to both around 16,000, leave a little bit of troops here, just in case we need to defend against a Lu Bu attack. Weapons, don't need any. Sometimes I'll put them on anyway, but don't need any. Ships, I always switch to at least the assault ship. If I've got more advanced ships, I'll switch to it. But even if I'm landlocked, I'll always put that on, just because. I've been in too many ship battles, caught with the stupid little ship, and there's no reason to. The money gets returned if you don't use the ship. It's not like you lose the money. It's not a big deal. Put the ships on. So, okay. Confirm that. And then we go from here. Form. So, Zhang Fei is going with Liao Hua and Cao Bao. Okay.
好，交给俺吧。
Horse. Zhao Yun has Wang Zhong. And... oh, you should go with Mi Fang. I put Sun Qian on there. Yeah, better.
以我的长枪起誓。
Okay, so... the horse... Okay, just in case you didn't notice, it says busy by people's names, and then it says mobilization 5 days. It means basically once you confirm everything and time starts moving in, it's going to take 5 days for this army to form before they start walking. No big deal. So, we confirm everything, and we get going. As soon as we get going, however, I'm going to have to change things because I don't like this path that he's going to walk. He's going to walk right to the other enemy city, and there'll be a battle there, and probably get us mixed in with some Sun Ce activity, which I don't want to get mixed in with. So I'm going to go up here and join his army, join Zhang Fei's army up here before they actually go into battle. So I'll show you how that works. But yep, march. Yes.
为了天下万民，我刘选遵命。
And then as soon as it starts, and pause it. Okay. I'm gonna put him to advance right here to the Zhang Fei force. I'm gonna put the Zhang Fei force to advance just to Langyi.
明白了。
And that way they're not going to start attacking before I'm ready. I'm going to zoom in. It's a great time to smoke a bong if you like to. Watch the mobilization start. And oh, Fa Zheng's now already making moves. Fa Zheng from Zhonglu to Ma Tang. I got to get in there, but unfortunately in this game you can't recruit people who are far away from your city. They got to basically be adjacent. So I'm not going to be able to get Fa Zheng for a while, but he might be making some moves because Ma Tang doesn't stay too stable for too long. So maybe he'll be floating around and I'll be able to get a chance to pick him up. Anyways, interesting development. Oops. Okay, so here we are. Oops. Okay, so here we are. We got our guy here. Okay, now I'm going to advance to... Now the map is frustrating in this. It moves around a lot. You can never keep it stable. Every time you go to view it, it's moved around again. I wish it would stay straight up, just basically like this, always in this orientation. It doesn't. You got to move around a lot. It gets confusing. So now I'm moving my whole army to Guanling. I'm gonna show you the view I like to watch when I'm heading off to battle and I like to smoke. I'm gonna get an up front view, make them go real slow, and center in on my army. And if you look just right, you can find your guy leading the troops. Liu Bei has a unique figure. I got a lot of troops in here. So, oh, there I see him. He's there. You can see him in the red, right there by the flag. That's Liu Bei. So you watch the army march. We gotta take out a tower real quick, city real quick. So I'll go ahead and speed this up. Stronghold's dead. Now we're going. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the map view. Okay, my 6,400 against his 7,500. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem. I will control the battle directly either way because I can make my losses much less than the computer will make my losses. So I will basically take this out without doing anything. Now this selecting a battle strategist is a new part of the game with the expansion. Was not part of the game before the expansion, as well as these tactical points where you can use these tactics. Hold on, excuse me, just 1 second. These tactical points where you can use these tactics are also new. I don't use them much just because they're pretty irrelevant. Their boosts are really small. There's other things in the game that are worth spending more time on that boost you more and help you more than those tactical points. So yeah, I usually just pick myself, whoever I am, even if I'm not very smart, to be my main strategist, just so I don't have to do it, and then I just skip it. The one valuable thing you can do is hit L2 right in the screen to position your unit. Now that is much more valuable than any of the tactical setup in my opinion. To do this though, once you get this, go here and just hit R1 to select all units, then hit square to select the place you want to put them, and then I'll select right here to make it a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, march straight up to the enemy main base. Confirm, yes. Yes. We're gonna win the battle. Do this for the people. Okay. Now, zoom in. Okay. Select all units. Hold L1 and push up to select all units. I'll select all units. I'll march them straight up to take this base. I'll end up adjusting my plans, but really what I want to do is march straight up and take that base. I'm in cavalry. I've got the speed on my side. As soon as I get 5 here in control, I'll be able to use Liu Bei's special, Charisma God, and we'll all start zooming. So let's fly. And then I'll go ahead and we'll all attack this guy with 2,500 troops, and we will destroy him. If he wasn't running away, we'd be destroying him a lot faster. Okay. Now, straight up here. And still flying fast. Gonna use God Command with my attacks here. And boom. Wiped him out. I'll just go ahead and kill the base. I'll leave that guy alive. As soon as you destroy his base, he'll flee. His 2,500 troops will go back to his city. But I will also be destroying the stronghold that's at this base, which is more important than killing his 2,500 troops. So, that's what destroyed.
大家随我来。
此次获胜，是因为我方存有大义，大家做得好。